YouTube, what's going on? Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back for some quick fix videos for you guys on Zodiac's TR2D suction side pool cleaner. So stay tuned, we're going to show you guys how to tear this thing apart from the outside in. Alright guys, and we're back. So again today we got some quick fix videos for you guys on Zodiac's TR2D suction side pool cleaner. As you guys can tell, I've stripped the cleaner apart. If you want to know how to get down to this point, make sure you guys check out the playlist in the description below, so that way you guys can find out how to remove everything to get where we are right now. So for today's video, I want to show you guys how to open up the entire middle cassette and get access in here to the diaphragm, which is basically like the internal engine to the cleaner. So if you're not familiar with how this actual suction cleaner works, it has a diaphragm in there that as the suction comes through, it kind of causes this piece of equipment to kind of rock back and forth, close and open, which causes like an agitation for this thing across the pool floor. And then it'll open enough so that you can get debris to go up through this middle chamber into the hoses to your pool pump. So this is important to make sure that you guys check this and clean this and fix this if it has any issues. If you have any kind of sharp debris inside of your pool, it can tear the rubber diaphragm that's in here. So you guys do want to make sure that there are no tears or rips on that diaphragm, so that way it'll actually do what it's supposed to do. So really simple. You guys can buy this part complete already with the diaphragm, or if you're feeling savvy and you guys are familiar with this, you can buy each one of these parts individually. It will make up 4 parts here. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do this. So once you removed it from the cleaner, you're looking for this ribbed part on the bottom. This part is going to be the grip for you. So you're going to go ahead and unscrew this part. So once you go ahead and unscrew this, it's going to slide this top part off of the cassette. So from there, now you're looking to remove the internal tube here, as well as get the diaphragm to come out. So this part underneath here is going to have a 1 and a 2 on it. That part is going to be the next part to remove. So you're going to go ahead and kind of twist it and kind of wiggle this up so that they will get removed. I found out it's kind of easier too if you just want to grab this top part and you can kind of pull. It'll actually disconnect from the diaphragm. When you're replacing the diaphragm, it's not a big deal to do that, as it's going to get replaced. If you're doing a new one, I wouldn't suggest pulling it that way, because that's how you're going to actually feed it back through. So here's your extra life Durafram. I think they call it the what do they call it here? They call it the Duralife diaphragm. So it's supposed to have these extra pieces on the side that will kind of help that as it opens and retracts and opens and retracts, that it will kind of keep its form with the hard plastic. So then that way it's not just this like silicone rubber, because over time that's going to lose its form. So this hard plastic kind of helps make sure that it maintains that form to operate efficiently for you. And then here's your other 2 parts that you're looking at inside the middle diaphragm. So pretty simple. This part and this part are 1, so just in case you were wondering, I said 4, so here's 4. There's not actually 5 parts. These just can come apart already if you need to, especially when you're removing the diaphragm. So to put it back together, you're going to go ahead and grab your tube and your diaphragm. The diaphragm is directional. It'll have this one side that has these 2 little knobs that'll actually help sit on the bottom of the cassette assembly. So it is directional. You want to make sure that when you're attaching this tube, it's to the opposite side from those knobs. Then you're going to go ahead and, flip it this way. You're going to go ahead and slide this up and kind of help set the diaphragm. And then I'm going to go ahead and slide this other sleeve down. Go ahead and lock it in. And again, it's okay. You're going to have this little loose piece. That's normal. That's what it's going to tell you on the side of the actual chamber here. It's going to tell you that you want to pull it through until you can actually physically see the diaphragm. So I know you guys can't really see it on the video, but there is a clear piece of the diaphragm now that has came through and helped lock on. So now the new diaphragm is set in there. Then you're going to go ahead and take the other part of the cassette chamber here and just go ahead and screw that back on. Once you get it all nice and hand tight, you're going to go ahead, put it back in the cleaner, reassemble it the way you need to, throw this thing back in the pool, and you're good to go. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We've got a ton of videos coming your way on all other cleaners out there, as well as all other parts. Until then, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply, and we'll see you next time.